Ladies and gentlemen and gentle people, gentle folks, friends and folks, students and scholars, people of any and all varieties, team cadets and near duels and Egypt, welcome to part 2, and this is actually the final part. We're finishing the tournament right here, right now, today, in this video. Starting off with first round 2 matchup, Ruby Soho versus Kenny Omega. So, I'm pretty sure the first video is doing pretty well. So I think it's giving me the green light to upload this one. So, but Kenny Omega, straight out the bat, just totally dominated this matchup. Ruby got a couple hits in there, but Kenny Omega with the one wing angles, nobody's ever kicked out of it. I don't even think anybody's probably going to kick out of it in the video game AEW Fight Forever, which is what we're on right now, unless you have like the kick out buff, which you can pretty much kick out of anything for at least once, but you can't kick out of it again in at any other part of the match. Next up, the person who will face Kenny Omega is either going to be Orange Cassidy or Thunder Rosa. So here we go. This is, I think the best match is yet to come, and I will say that, and I will say that before the match starts because it was a really good one. So here we go. Thunder Rosa at Orange Cassidy. Thunder Rosa hits her little attitude adjustment, little like miniature attitude adjustment. Then she hits her finisher and puts Orange Cassidy away pretty damn quick. So she'll move on to face Kenny Omega. Next up, Britt Baker and Matt Jackson. I'm pretty sure this one, the recording got corrupted. Something happened to it. I don't know what happened to it. But Matt Jackson beat Britt Baker off camera. Trust me, that's what happened. Matt Jackson won. We're moving on to Nick Jackson versus Wardlow. The winner will face Matt Jackson. So, here we go. So, it would be, these two are kind of unevenly matched. Like, Wardlow is going to dominate this matchup. Nick Jackson just needs to keep coming and coming and coming. He's got to keep punching and punching and punching. He hits his signature and bam, he hits a super kick. But is that enough to get it done? 1, 2, 3. It is. The upset is there. To me, it's an upset. We're going to get a brother versus brother in round 3. That's insane. Matt Jackson versus... Okay, the same thing happened again. Adam Cole and Luchasaurus. It got the freaking video. I recorded it, and where is it? I have no idea. It didn't end up in my freaking app that it gets transferred to. But Adam Cole did beat Luchasaurus after Luchasaurus dominated Jon Moxley. I will say, guys, that's the last time that happens with the video not being recorded. We are going to get all the matches from here on out. This one, in my opinion, was match of the tournament. Darby Allin versus Chris Jericho. And as you see in the top left, we have Hikaru Shida versus the dark horse, the underdog, Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy is still in it. He's trying to make his way to round 3, which would be very impressive. Darby Allin hit without being caught, because usually Darby Allin gets caught by the bigger man when he tries to do his coffin drop right there. And then he gets thrown. But he hits it. Chris Jericho kicks out at 2. Darby Allin goes for his little somersault flip, whatever it's called. I really don't know. Chris Jericho kicks out of it off camera. He hits the coffin drop again, misses the coffin drop, actually. He gets caught and he gets thrown. But then, here we go. He hits his stunner, bam. And that's actually so much action I can barely keep up with, guys, because I trim the video a lot. But Darby Allin, as you can see right there, wins it. Hikaru Shida versus Matt Hardy. This is going to be... Okay. I will say this one is probably the weirdest match from the way that it ends. I will say. So count. Oh, wow, what a voice crack that was. I'm going to keep it in, though, because we're real here. How many times has his finisher or signature hold been in? There was 1. She got out of it. 2, she got out of it. 3... She did not get out of it that time. Matt Hardy keeps the miracle run going by weirdly and just, I don't know, it was a weird match. But Matt Hardy moves on to round 3, and he will face the winner of MJF and Sting. This is going to be a slobber knocker of a match. The Dynamite Diamond Ring holder, MJF, and the AEW World Heavyweight Championship holder, MJF, just right now is just seeming unstoppable. But I think I think he did. It was a close matchup in the first one between Dax Harwood. I'm pretty sure he faced Dax Harwood, and it was a really close matchup. But I will tell you guys right now, this one was not close. Even Sting, he kicked out of the Dynamite Diamond Ring Punch, but that was about it. He had like no offense this whole time, and then he gets hit with that. I'm not quite sure what that is, but 1, 2, 3. The legend, the icon is out, and MJF moves on to round 3 to face Matt Hardy. Next up, semifinals. I think this is the semifinals. Yeah, I think semifinals, or just if you want something more simple, round 4. I don't know what's more simple. Semifinals or round 4, naming it semifinals round 4. I don't know. But whatever. We're moving on to the next round. Kenny Omega versus Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa gets a... You think that Thunder Rosa and Kenny Omega would be evenly matched, and you would be correct. They spill out to the outside. A lot of offense by both wrestlers. She hits her miniature attitude adjustment, which I believe I know it has a name. Then she hits her finisher, which I know it has a name, I just don't know what it is. Then she gives the pin and actually takes out Kenny Omega, and Thunder Rosa is going to move on to the semis. That was not the semis. That was just plain old round 4. We're on round 4 right now. But Thunder Rosa moved on to top 4. Now we have Matt Jackson versus Nick Jackson, brother versus brother. One of the greatest entrance pyros that's in the game that you can just like you can like put it on turn. What? Okay, anyway, we got Nick Jackson versus Matt Jackson. Sometimes I just don't know what to say sometimes. This is a full-on, straight up commentary. Like, we're not, like, no pauses in between, where this is full-on all the way through the 11 minutes. And I didn't commentate any of the match, but Nick Jackson moves on to face Thunder Rosa in the semifinals. Next here we have Adam Cole versus Darby Allin. Another great matchup. Any matchup that really has Adam Cole or Darby Allin in it is going to be a slobber knocker. Actually, Adam Cole just came off of beating Luchasaurus, which we did not. So it's been a while since we've seen Adam Cole, because that match did not get recorded. But Adam Cole, a lot of great offense. Darby Allin, a lot of great offense. But this kind of ends kind of funny. He hits his little flip there. Watch Adam Cole right here. He's like, no! He literally was like begging him not to jump. And he jumped. He actually hit it without getting caught. And he pins Adam Cole and move on to the semis. And he will face the winner of MJF and Matt Hardy. If Matt Hardy makes it to the... I know what happens, but I will act like I don't know. If Matt Hardy makes it to the semifinals, that would be absolutely insane. Because, well, I don't know. It's MJF and it's MJF he's facing. So, but he did take out Hikaru Shida. But guys, this is just not even close. The whole match ended up. This was the quickest match ever. It literally ended in under 2 minutes. Yeah, that was a butt whooping. So MJF is going to move on to the semifinals. We have Thunder Rosa, Nick Jackson, Darby Allin, and MJF in the final 4. Next up, Thunder Rosa and Nick Jackson. Okay, winner gets to the championship match. Will we have a female in the championship match? Remember, we had 27 men and 5 females, and just to have a woman in the finals is pretty insane, because, well, like I said, there was only 5 of them and there was 27 men. She hits her AA, but Matt Jackson actually strikes back. He gets out of that, but not for long. And you kind of tell by the sound of my voice, Thunder Rosa is in the championship. She's in the finals. She made it. She'll face either MJF or Darby Allin. Now, everybody, hold on to your seats, because this next one, this next one, there was a moment. I will say, there is a moment where one of the wrestlers had their signature pinning maneuver. That's right. It was like a finisher, but it's like a pin that nobody in the real world, in AEW in the real life, has ever kicked out of. It's called the Last Supper. It was in. The Last Supper pin was in. And a rope break happened. I guarantee you that this wrestler would have won if it wasn't for the rope break. MJF hits his finisher, gets the salt through the earth in. Darby Allin gets out of it, but that's not it. MJF, bam, diamond ring. It should be over. He just goes for the cover, and then Darby Allin actually counters it, puts in the Last Supper. That should be it, but it was a rope break. MJF should have been eliminated. That I guarantee you, MJF would have been eliminated if that wasn't a rope break. But MJF makes Darby Allin tap out and moves on to the championship against Thunder Rosa. There it is, the last 2 out of the 32. Thunder Rosa versus MJF. Now this one was a pretty good match, but when I go to like trim it all down and just pick out the moves, it really doesn't look like that good of a match. But hey, this is our championship. You know, whoever wins this, we'll take it. You know, so here comes Thunder Rosa, MJF. MJF with the little eye poke, eye rake. Okay, so he had, and then another offensive move by MJF. Little off the ropes to the left arm by MJF. And a little head drag. Weird little move there. And Thunder Rosa gets a little bit of offense, but then he puts her in the salt of the earth, and that is it. MJF wins the championship, wins the title. Man, I would have loved to see Thunder Rosa hold that belt. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hit that thumbs up button. Peace out and subscribe.